Hello. In this video, I will briefly show the website that I developed in 2020. This is a project management site. It was written on request. I have launched the project locally and filled it with test random data. Registration on the site is closed. A new user can be created by those who have access rights. The site also has restricted entry points. If the login and password are correct, but the entry point is not allowed, an error will be displayed. At the top, there are buttons for managing personal settings. In the account settings, each user can choose a personal color scheme or reset the password and can log out of the system. The language can also be changed. The next block is for projects. Here we can see all projects available in the system. At the top, there are tools for searching and filtering. Some tables have a copy button with settings to keep columns and rows. The table contains information about projects. The project registration column with date has a color marking according to active employee. Columns with hours have a progressive background representing the ratio of spent hours to planned hours. The number of employers working on the project is also displayed here. At the end of table there is legend explaining the colors. Hovering the mouse cursor over a column name will show an explanation. Clicking on the project number leads to detailed project information. Here project data can be modified. A task can be added to the project. The table below contains a list of project tasks. Clicking on the task number leads to detailed task information. Here the task data can be edited. It is possible to see who is working on the task. The history of who worked on the task and when can be also viewed. The next button displays project information in different format. Here, detailed project information is available by days and tasks. There are buttons for navigation to task details and project details. This section displays information by days but without task details. On which days were active tasks, when the project was launched, the final date, and the estimated time required for the project. Here is access to the project details. This section displays general information about project by month. Here is the total project hours for selected month, and here is the total hours for all projects per month. Here is project details access. The next block is for tasks. There are all available tasks. At the top, there are options for searching, filtering, and copying. The table columns also have color marks according to task status, as well as a progressive background according to spent and planned hours. As before, project details and task details are available. Next, user can view own tasks. Here the task status can be switched. User can view the history of task, date of changes, task status, project, and which task. Next is a monthly report. It shows which project and which task was worked on which days. Weekends are marked in yellow. A summary of hours is displayed at the bottom. The table can be copied. The next section is for working with users. A new user can be created. A list of all users can be viewed. Here tasks, where we can see who has tasks and their statuses. The number of tasks, planned hours, spent hours. Tasks are divided into statuses: suppressed, waiting, in progress, done, problematic. Clicking on a name shows a list of all employees' tasks. Clicking on task leads to task details. Clicking on task type leads to list of all tasks of that type. The next is the vacation section. Here it is visible when and which employee is going to vacation. The system has flexible role configuration options. Here, roles and available buttons are displayed. A new role can be added, a role can be deleted or modified. Next is the sections for clients. Here a list of clients can be viewed and new clients can be added. The server side is written on PHP7. The database is MySQL. The client side contains some JavaScript code. That's all. Thanks for watching.